I'm going to show you the Star Citizen experience from when you launch the game to running around the game world, playing just some simple missions and so on and so forth. This is my desktop background. I'm obviously playing on PC. We're going to go ahead and click Launch Game from the launcher. Now, one thing that I have done before this video is I have downloaded the shaders already. So the very first time you launch the game for like 15 to 30 minutes, it's going to be downloading shaders, and that's going to lag the hell out of your game and make it unplayable. However, I want to show off what it's like every single time you launch Star Citizen. When you open the game for the first time, you will have a similar stutter and a similar lag. So this entire, if you hear my girlfriend's cat meowing, you have to leave a like on the video. That's the rules of the channel. Anyway, this game, I'm going to show you just no cuts, no edits. This is purely as if you are sitting on the couch with me and we're going to play Star Citizen together. That's what this video is all about. This video is to simulate you and me on the couch, being gamer bros on a nice weekend. You're spending the night at my, well, I grew up in a trailer park, so maybe I'm spending the night at your house. Okay, because I'm the poor kid and you're the rich kid, but I'm a cool kid. You know, I'm like that cool, edgy kid that you're kind of friends with. And I'm over at your house, and I brought over a cool video game. It's Star Citizen. You know, I just rented it from Blockbuster, and you know, we've put the game in, and we're about to play it. And again, I have a absolutely beast of a PC, fully optimized to play games as fast as possible. Okay, and load as fast as possible. Let me tell you about it. It's a 3080. I've got a 10850, an i9 10850K, 64 gigs of RAM. I have two NVENC drives. One of them has Windows on it, and the other one has, well, video games. So Star Citizen is running on an SSD, an NVENC. And my girlfriend's cat is now running on her exercise wheel. That's what that noise is. That's okay. It's just you and me. We're just chilling. We got some pizzas. We got some Mountain Dew. I wish I don't actually have those. I'm just pretending. It's like that scene from Hook where we look at the empty food bowls because we're poor, and we just imagine that it's like filled with like nice food or something. Okay. Anyway, so we're still waiting for the game to boot up, and it's been a couple minutes now. Just you and me, buddy. We are playing games all night long. It's a sleepover. We're spending the night. I never ever called it a sleepover. I always felt that was kind of weird. And so we're just chilling on the couch. You know, we got some. You know, we just got the new Prime magazines for the game that came out at Funko Land. Anyone remember Funko Land? I think Funko Land became GameStop or something. And my girlfriend's cat can be creepy sometimes. It's just staring directly into my soul and meowing at me. It like runs on the wheel, then it looks over at me to see if I'm paying attention to it. Anyway, so we are still waiting for Star Citizen to open. This is something that you have to prepare for every single time. And if you have a lesser powerful PC, boy, are you in for a wait. Because I couldn't even imagine how long this game would take to open if you had something much older, or just not as powerful as this one, okay? And there's nothing I can really do here to speed this up, okay? And there is a chance that this actually doesn't open ever. There's just a chance that it just hangs on this screen forever. But I have good faith, hopefully, that it decides to open. And, oh... We're still waiting for the game to open here. We're still waiting for the game to open, cat. And boy, are we in for an adventure. Now, let me tell you what happened before I started filming. Okay, the game glitched. I couldn't log in. Some of my ships had missing weapons on them for some reason. Not a feature. It's actually a bug. And so. I had to do what's called a character reset, okay? So I had to do 4 of those this week because of these bugs. And you know, it happens. It's fine. It's an alpha. It's an alpha, you guys, man. They'll fix it. 10 years later, they'll fix it. Oh, it'll be great when it's fixed, won't it, man? It might. Okay, it might be cool. I can't predict the future. I'm not some sort of isekai anime character that's from the future. I'm not a time traveler. I am just a I'm just a dude. I'm just a bro. Just a chillin'. 5 minutes now. It's been 5 minutes. I want my game. Give me the game. Oh man. So at this point, oh, here we go. We're in the main menu. We're getting a little bit of something here, and I'm trying to alt tab so I can switch my recording software to the proper game now, so we can get a little bit higher quality. And let's see if that works. That works. Okay, now you don't have to see me alt tab every time. Here we are. We are now loading in the main menu. Who knows how long? It could hang on here too. It could completely crash on here. And we might have to start this all. Oh, it looks like it's finished loading. Okay, we are now loaded into Star Citizen. Now, because I just did the character reset, I have to do all this fun stuff all over again. It's fine. I'm just going to click Persistent Universe. I don't care what my character looks like, because I know probably later today I'm going to have to do another character reset. It's going to make me do all this anyway, so I'm not even going to bother customizing my character. I don't care enough to do it. But if you put all of this work into customizing a character, you would have to redo that. So we're just going with the default Dan there. And the system, Stanton, location, Lorville. Set as primary residence, and I'm not from Australia. Well, man, well, I really didn't want to connect to the Australian realm. I don't know why it defaulted to Australia and not best, or, whatever, okay? If you want to... there's no proof I'm from Australia, okay? There's no proof. You can't prove I'm from Australia. It's a big place. Okay, you're not coming here. It's dangerous. You're not coming to Australia. It's dangerous. Okay, Australia is a very dangerous place. Beware the drop bears. Okay. Anyway, so this now we're 7 minutes in and we still haven't played the game yet. Okay, because we're still loading. We're still loading. And we're not even on the right server. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. So yes, Star Citizen, you're gonna experience it with me every day. Say you play this for a while and you turn the game off, you take a break, maybe you take a nap or you go do something else for a while, and you come back and you want to play some more. Guess what you have to do again? You have to do all this again. You have to go right back in here and. So we're about to hit 8 minutes. Oh, okay. This one actually loads, or maybe it's frozen. I'm scared. I'm getting two different. Oh nope. Oh no, it's still loading. Dang, I thought we were gonna have a fast load in, but I guess not. Sometimes, like I said, the game can stick on this screen as well. Sometimes we can be loading here indefinitely, and it just never ends. And maybe that'll be the case today, I don't know. But because we're loading into Lorville, which is a giant megacity, it's gonna take more time to load even after we're in the game anyway. And you're gonna feel it with me. You're gonna feel what it's like. But hey, once the game is all rendered and loaded, we can finally play. As long as the game doesn't crash, and as long as the game operates properly, and as long as our inventory doesn't freeze up and load forever, and as long as when we go into a bunker that the guards don't have some sort of weird lag spike where they all teleport on top of you and then instantly kill you. As long as there's so many things that can reset all of this, and we're at 9 minutes. This is a 9-minute video so far of loading screens, and you've sat here with me and endured. And I appreciate you for being here with me today, hanging out with me on Star Citizen loading screens. Now, I would love to alt-tab and, maybe think the two people that actually donated ships, okay? Oh, man. But to do that would risk crashing the game. So maybe when the game is loaded in and I have a bit of time, I'll do that. Because if I alt-tab now, we may never, ever see the end of this loading screen. Alright? That's just how it is. And this is the latest version of Star Citizen. 2022, $500 million? Do you know how much money that is? That is a lot of money. Oh man, that is so much money, dude. That is a lot of money. Oh, do you know what? 500 million would solve world hunger. I guarantee you it would. It would solve a lot of things. How come no one solved world hunger yet? What the heck? What is going on with that? That seems like the easiest thing ever. It's like you're playing a game and you see like a little meter on your screen that's like, not enough food, you know, and you're just like, yeah, fine, I'll fix it. You know, I got some spare pocket change, and you just throw a couple grains of rice into the pile, and by grains of rice, I mean, like, imagine if Jeff Bezos' entire stack of cash is grains of rice, okay? You just take a small little pinch out of that, a little tiny pinch out of a giant bag of rice, and you throw it into the pile that solves world hunger. He won't even notice the rice grains are gone, okay? He won't even notice, and boom, world hunger done. Do you know how much more crazy stuff would happen in our world if world hunger actually wasn't a thing? You know, okay, maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't understand that, you know, some people grew up and their dinner was like a cup of yogurt. Like, that's your dinner, son. Hey, Dad, I'm hungry. Okay, well, here's this 40-cent cup of yogurt. That's all we got. It's a couple days out of date. It's got a little twang to it. Don't worry, if you get sick, we just won't pay the hospital bill. Okay, you know, I don't want to bring down our little spending the night together on the couch playing video games moment that we have. All right, you know, we could be playing anything else. We could be firing up Metal Gear Solid or GoldenEye. We could be playing Duke Nukem. We could be playing what is it? The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Remember the fond nights, you know, playing that. What about Smash Bros. When that came out, huh? Halo. We could be chilling on the couch playing some Halo. But here we are, somehow, in the 90s, 1990X, we are, well, I think Halo was post-2000, wasn't it? You know, it gets really fuzzy. Anything after, like, when World of Warcraft came out, like 2004, 2005, is just fuzzy. Like, it's just like this weird dimension hop. Speaking of dimension hops, okay, interesting Mandela effect today. Tim Curry is alive. Isn't that fun? Now, in my dimension, I don't remember him dying, but so many people swear that he did. And I don't remember that. I don't really keep up with celebrity deaths anyway, and I didn't really know who that guy was. I had to Google him. It's like the manager, not the manager, the hotel wagey guy from Home Alone 2 that's like trying to, I don't know, he's like, I don't know, whatever. Oh jeez, he's like the butler in Clue, I think. Okay, 13 minutes, magical 13, lucky 13. We are now in the bed at 1 frame per second. Oh boy, 1 FPS. We're getting out of bed. We see some text chat. You know, we're playing with our, well, fellow Aussies, fellow lads, and we're trying to open the door because we know how to play the game. Look at this, you know, everyone's like, ugh. I read the comments and people are like, there's no stuttering in this game. Yes, there is. Look at it. Look at the stuttering. Okay? This is actually going to continue for quite a while, and the reason why, is that a printer? Why is there a printer? Is that a trash can? What the hell? What even is this object? I want to know what this is. It looks like a printer to me, with too many trays. Like, what? This is outside of an apartment. Just like, what the hell is this object? That's a trash bag, okay? What the hell is this? A trash compactor, maybe? What is this thing? That's like this is garbage. Someone like broke something. They got mad that the game was laggy, so they smashed it. Okay, here we go. That's a trash can. That's obvious. But people aren't using the trash cans. Come on, man. Why are my neighbors so messy? Hey, put it in the dumpster. Look at this. Someone threw out a perfectly good gaming chair. I mean, what a messy place. Gross. Look at all these damn cords, man. Some little kid could just run up and grab these and just Frank Grimes themselves, you know? Like, really? Anyway, we need to call the elevator. So I'm going to tap on that elevator. And you can hear the game sound. It's kind of cutting in and out right now. That's okay. That's, it's just an alpha. It's just an alpha, man. Look at this guy just chilling. He's just chilling. Alright, our elevator's here. The door tried to shut on us, but hey, we're cool. We're going to go to the ground floor. We're going to the ground floor. And we're 15 minutes in, and we got a little bit less lag now. We can kind of move. Nope. We're still lagging. We're still freezing. Top of the line gaming PC, and it's not my PC, guys. My PC runs everything. We're hard frozen. That's 1 FPS. There we go. We managed to. Look at this. There's more trash cans. This one's like a little baby trash can. Okay. All right, so I'm really trying to, like, I don't know, move here, but you can see it's just, this is not my recording software. This is legit the game. This is legit how it is. And that's okay, you know, we're still loading in. We got all this dust in our face. Get out of my face, man. I do have a visor on. You can tell because there's a heads-up display. So yeah, and we just character reset, so you default with your spacesuit on. I mean, well, where's my... Okay, I was about to be worried that I glitched and didn't have the helmet. I also have a pistol and a little Healy med stick. So that's cool. It looks like my inventory is still trying to load. We're going to give it some time. We can see the tooltips when I mouse over stuff. Like we have a Uberev pistol right there on this blank box. Anyway, we're going to give it more time to load, okay? And this guy in the chat, he's talking about upgrading something for 440 real-life dollars. Do you know back in the day, we are in the 90s, aren't we? That's like the price of rent if you're like roommating up with somebody, isn't it? Maybe in the 90s. I don't really remember. Anyway, we need to find the bus station. We need to find the bus stop, and it's a little hard to move around because of all the lag. There's the Metro Center. You can see. You just gotta look at the signs. It's just like real life. You just gotta read, right? You just gotta look at signs, man. You know, it's real annoying. But hey, look at all this stuff. If you're the admin, you know, if you're the Discord admin, you're the Reddit admin, you go that way, I guess. I'm hard frozen. I am completely. Oh, okay. We're still loading. Now, the people in the chat are saying, please support the developer by buying the ship with real money so I can continue to play with minimum starter pack. So I think that's whale versus freebie, right? Even though it's not really free. Again, I am still lagging here. We are at 17 minutes in and we haven't done anything except walk around a little bit, very slowly. Very, very slowly. Now, why would you put this on the side of a hospital? That's creepy. It's weird. All right. Now, this television set is advertising the Torpedo Burrito and the T.O. something. I guess that's like a candy bar. It looks like chocolate. I don't know. It looks like chocolate to me, okay? But, oh, there we go. Cruise Pulse. Yeah. Chug a Cruise Pulse, man. And, yeah. The automatic voices, you know, telling you to welcome to the Metro. It's pretty cool. Oh, we just missed it. You know how bad that feels? That feels really bad, okay? That is not a fun feel because now we gotta wait 25 seconds. And hey man, so at this point you would turn to your friend and you'd be like, hey man, so what's going on at school, man? Like how's summer break, man? How about that crush you got? You know, how are they doing? You ask them out yet? You just leaving notes in their locker like a weirdo? Let me know in the comments if you ever had a crush on someone and you stuffed like a little paper note in someone's locker. Oh man, the cringiest stuff we did as teenagers, huh? All right, so we're on the tram and it's gonna depart in 7 seconds, 6 seconds, and isn't this excited? Are you excited? Now, I think I got a second here. I can maybe pull up a little bit of something and give some thanks to the people that provided me with the game here. And I'm going to type gift into my email. And there are 2 people. Okay. So the second gift is from a Colonel H. Stinkmeaner who sent me a $90 gift, which is the single player game that's coming out and also the Avenger Titan. So thank you, Colonel H. Stinkmeaner. But also I received a gift from Limbu Gilla, who sent me the starter pack, which includes the Aurora. I think it's like the MS Aurora. I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting the ship name exactly right, but I do use both ships. They're very cool. The Aurora, I think, is better for combat. Even though it's like the more poor man's ship, but I still think it's better because it has more gun racks. So you just put laser cannons all over the thing and you just blast everybody. It's really cool. So thank you so much, both of you. You guys are awesome and amazing. So yeah, so here we are. We're now at the spaceport. So we're about to be able to blast off this planet and get the heck out of here. And, you know, I don't have anything else running on my computer. I just want to mention that. I have, like, literally nothing else. I'm just going to double check real quick. And I am, yeah, there is nothing downloading anywhere. I am not, you know, pooling my computer's power anywhere else. And we're still loading in. And, yeah, it is now 20 minutes. 20 minutes, and we're almost free, okay? We're almost, you know, free, and we haven't crashed yet. We haven't fell through the ground. So that's pretty cool, right? So here we go. We're gonna go pull a ship and get the heck out of here, and then we're gonna rebind elsewhere. Now, let me tell you about my adventures prior to the video. Okay, so I grinded for a heck of a long time to buy this MISC Reliant Tana. Okay, and that's for in-game money, not real money, obviously. And let me tell you, every time it blows up, I lose half the weapons on it, and they don't come back. Okay, for this. Yeah, we have the RSI Aurora MR and the Aegis Avenger Titan. So thank you guys so much for gifting me those packs. I appreciate it so much. You guys are very awesome. Colonel H Stinkmeter didn't even leave a comment at all on the video. Yeah, man, hit me up, dude. I'm cool. I'm chill. I don't know, man. Anyway, we are going to pull the Reliant Tana out, which is the very frail paper ship that costs 800-something thousand, and it's at Hangar 6. Very cool. We're about to go flying. Aren't you excited? We're about to actually play the game. There are NPCs standing. They're kind of rude. They're scuffing up the chairs. Okay. We haven't seen any moonwalking NPCs walking into walls yet, so that's cool. This guy's giving his little arms a stretch. You know, his little wagey arms. He's had a hard day. Now he's... Ew, he touched his shoe. Gross. Sanitize your hands, man. That's right. That's right. I'm taking a picture for my cringe compilation. Okay, anyway, so we're going to go to the Tisa Spaceport now. Oh, wait, we're already there. It was Hangar 6, right? I've already forgot. It is Hangar 6. Hangar 6. There we go. Hangar 6. Let's go. We're going. No elevator music. That's fine. Look at these little chunky walls. Someone's been like scuffing them up. You know, where's the janitor to clean this up and polish the walls? Okay. All right, we're still lagging though. Still lagging, but hey, here's the Reliant Tana. Very cool. I think it's a cool ship. I actually like it. So let's look at my inventory now. It's kind of loading in. Kind of sort of loading in. All right, because I don't ever plan to come back here until I character reset again. I'm gonna go ahead and just, you know, get chunky. All right, I'm getting thick. I've hit the gym and I've grown nice and thick. Okay. Now in real life, I'm pretty much bigger than this armor. Okay. Except maybe not in the neck because I don't do neck exercises anymore. But let's get some nice weaponry here. What do I have? I don't think I have much. Custodian MSMG. I don't have any ammo. Whenever you character reset, all your ammo goes away. I don't know why. I don't have any LMGs, do I? I really don't. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a custodian here, which you know, a custodian is a word for janitor, so I'm taking the Janny gun. All right, it's Janny gun. We're gonna go in the ramp access. Right, it's the only access this ship has. And boop, we're gonna close that door and let's get this party started, okay? Finally, me and the bros on the couch playing Star Citizen. Let's fire up that ship. Call landing services so we can get the heck out of here. Alright, there we go. They're opening the door. You can maybe look up and see it. You can see some buttons up top too. You can actually fiddle with the buttons. There's power off and engine on. Right, open exterior, that's the back door, you know, that's where the buttons are. It's very simple to fly a ship, you know. We got a co-pilot seat. I don't have a co-pilot though, because, you know, forever alone. Whatever. And we're going to disengage. Let me show you. I'm going to disengage the landing gear, which turns the ship vertical. Look at that. And that's really awkward to fly upwards out of a hangar with, because you might clip the wings, but no, we're going to just float on out. And yes, there we go. So let's blast off. Let's get the heck out of here. And we're gonna just go ahead and just point at a 90-degree angle, which is straight up, and I've got cruise control on, so cruise control does not seem to be working properly, sorta. Anyway, let's go ahead and navigate to Everest Harbor, and we're gonna set our bind point there. Everest Harbor, right outside in space. Set route. Oh, that didn't work. Yeah, it did. It worked. It was laggy. It was a little laggy. It's fine. We are now above atmosphere. Let's find Everest Harbor. Is that it? There it is. That is it. It is not that far away. 236 kilometers. Okay, that's quite the drive. That is like if in real life, if I wanted to drive to the nearest casino, maybe, sort of. Anyway, so now we're gonna go ahead and we're still lagging, by the way. This is still lagging because it's got to load Everest Harbor now. It takes some time, but once it's loaded, it's gonna be in our computer's memory or something, and we're all set. So yeah, we're just flying forward, but we are in space. We're not in atmosphere, so it's a little more floaty. Once I get the go-ahead, I'm going to call landing services. It is not there yet. And I'm going to apply the brakes because I don't want to fly too far over. I'm still lagging, though. It's a little hard to fly a ship when you're lagging and completely frozen. I am completely frozen, and for all I know, like, I'm holding the brakes. I'm using my thrusters to brake faster, I think. I don't know if that's a thing, but you can see my speed, my velocity has reached near zero. Alright, now let's call landings. Let's refresh this. I don't want to turn the engine on or off. Okay, so we're going to go to menu, and then we're going to go back to comms, and there, nope. You can see some friends here that I can call. Buzzcut Psycho from, you know him from Planet Site 2, maybe World of Warcraft, it really depends. But it looks like that menu's not going to work. Our, tappa on the monitor here, it's a little busted. So we're gonna use our smartwatch, which is called the Moby Glass, and we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way and click the Everest Harbor button here. That'll call our bud. Call. There we go. The AI has given us permission to land here. It's a little dark. I'm going to turn on my ship's lights. And, yeah. Now, I'm going to go ahead and engage the landing gear so I can flatten the ship out. And I'm coming in a little fast. I'm also lagging. I might crash. Just might crash a little bit, okay? Let's go ahead and rotate the ship so that we can be... Well, that's the bottom, so there we go. We're going to rotate again. It's a little hard to see here. But there it is. There's a ship where I'm supposed to land. No, that's not where I'm supposed to land. Whose ship is that? I don't know, but I kind of want to grief it right now, okay? But you know what? You're spending the night. We'll grief some ships later, my dude. Okay? Where the hell does it want us to land? That's also another ship. I love this harbor because it's very griefable. It wants us to land over here, so we're just going to go over here instead. And I'm going to do just a little bit of a boost. Don't want to get too crazy with it. Don't want to come in too hot, too fast. You can see in the double chevron that I am not going to collide with anything right now, at least not yet. We're going to go over here now, coast a little bit forward, and we're going to take her down just a bit. Remember, we are in flat mode. Oh, I have my camera messed up. So yeah, here we go. I have the camera in the wrong direction. There you go. Now you can see what's going on. See, we're good. We're all Gucci here. And I'm not going to use the auto land because that takes forever. So I'm just going to push her in here. Now, one thing before I land, or I'm going to go ahead and land first, and then I'll check it. I'm going to check my weapons systems. And we are now landed. I want to make sure that I have all my weapons. I have 4 guns here. I'm going to make them all on the same button. There we go. So 4 guns, that's what I'm supposed to have on this ship. But as soon as I crash, there's only going to be 3 or 2. So we're going to power the ship down so no one steals it. I'm going to turn the lights off. Don't want that battery to drain, right? Now, that's not a thing, to my knowledge. The battery drain, not a big deal. And you know what? I'm going to stick my head through the ship's exterior and take a look around. Okay, just kidding. Maybe they'll fix that one day, that I can no-clip through the top of the ship. And we're going to shut the door so someone doesn't come in and enter our ship. I also have it turned off so the wind, there's no wind in space, but so someone doesn't bump it and it goes flying off into wherever. Here we are at pad 01, and hopefully we don't sink through the floor or the elevator here and die a horrible death. We're almost there, guys. this step that I'm showing you right now, it can take you hours to get here. I'm not kidding. We are at 30 minutes on the dot, and we made it to Everest. It took us 30 minutes from launching the game to get to Everest Harbor. We're gonna bind our spawn point here so that if we, or when we die, not if, but when, we will be able to come back here and not have to take the damn public transport anymore. I believe I have a video on my channel about that, but again, you can still feel the lag. You can still see it. It's still loading in stuff. Now, if you've been playing this for hours, the lag might not be there, okay? It really depends on your system, but you know, we're doing all right. We got people. That's a real player running around. We're around real players. We can look at his ships. Let's eavesdrop on him. What you got there, buddy? You know, he's got a bunch of stuff, man. Follow that claim. Yeah. What's this other guy got? He's kitted out. He's only got the 3 ships. He's got the Arrow, the Pisces. He's got 2 Pisces. Uh-oh, one of them got duped. Yeah. So he's pretty kitted out though. I dig his get up. Anyway, we gotta totally get to that med bay and bind our save point. There's those burritos that were advertised on TV, you know, earlier, right? If that's a thing you're into, yeah. Or you can just lay on a medical bed. Why would you ever eat in the future? Just let the med bay feed you through IV tubes. That's how I do it. I don't eat food anymore. I gotta keep these teeth pristine. And we're still lagging here. It's pretty hard to move, but hey, we're still making it happen. Here we are. We're going to go to room 3. That's where the nurse wants us to go to. Now, I will say that this is far faster than going to the medical area in real life, and they've expanded the rooms here. There was a patch that gave us more rooms, and hopefully they work, because there was less rooms before. It's all changed. I just learned the layout, and they've redone it. They've expanded the hospital. Anyway, we're laying down. We're now laying down in our full suit of body armor, which is pretty funny that they don't make you strip down. And the monitor went away, and I'm standing up. I didn't even touch anything. So we're gonna try that again. I'm gonna click lay down, and I'm not touching the controls. I am not moving or doing anything. So this needs to actually work now, and not stand me up. Okay, good. So now I'm gonna hold F and click regeneration and transfer imprint. And confirm. There we go. We are now bound to this location. Our Hearthstone is set. There is not a Hearthstone in this game, mind you, but we are here. Now we can go on our epic adventure. And our epic adventure will be, we'll do a bunker, and then, I don't know, okay? Hello, Ouija. Oh, she's blushing. She's actually not paying attention. She's looking at her computer. Look at these dudes. Oh man, they are he's got his little shades on, man. This guy's an undercover agent. You know, he's my handler, okay? He's making sure. What is this person doing? She's let's go to my cringe compilation, right? So yeah, they're just walking in place. He's got some okay shoes, but yeah, you gotta, you know, they're getting. Oh, hey, this person's also frozen in time. Check him out. Yep. How you doing, buddy? Mwah. Luckily, I can still move about freely. Okay, you know. Sometimes you can get these little push carts, and you can free these people of their troubles. So maybe we can do that real quick. Whoa! That was weird. Anyway, we got ourselves a little shopping trolley, shopping cart, you know. We gotta return those shopping carts back in where they go. That's not where the cart goes. Wheelchairs, too. They updated the wheelchairs. They look a little fancier, but hey, I'm gonna free these guys from their time stasis, okay? Hop aboard, buddy. Get on. Yeah, there you go. They're not. Oh, yeah, we kind of got her on. Yeah, climb on. There you go. You have risen above. Anyway, I need to look down and let go. I have to actually look at my hands to release. There we go. So now she's kind of got a crouch walk going on. Don't want to bump her head. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Oh man. All right, let's. Now I don't have any inventory items here because I just did a character reset, so it all gets sent to the main city every time that happens. Luckily, you know, we don't have to character reset hopefully for a while. Now my ship should still be on pad 1, maybe not, just in case. I'm going to check the computers, and it'll tell, yeah, it's gone, for some reasons. Either maybe someone blew it up. I don't know, but we're going to take the Titan out, because it's faster. Okay, now, I know you don't want to wait 47 seconds for this thing to be available, so we're just going to wait. And we're just going to check out our armor here. We're going to look at our mobiglass. Now, I'm pretty broke because I just bought that other ship, and I only have 54,000. Okay? You may think that sounds like a lot. It's not. This person, what's going on? Hey, you come here often? So, you play Albion Online? Whoa, hey, hold up a sec. I'll be right back. Bro, man. Hey, this chick over here. Hey, hello? Hey, man. He's squinting at me. He's like, get the fuck out of my face. So, anyway, like I was saying, you heard about Albion Online? Yeah, guess what? I've got a Hey, okay, never mind. She's not interested, guys. She's not interested. All right. Well, I got a ship to fly. I don't have time to be hitting on the locals, right? Anyway, I guess she wasn't into YouTubers, man. It's better luck next time, right? That's fine. Vehicle is being delivered, Padawan. Now, fun thing is, oh, look at this dude. He is kitted out. Look at that. He is just pure cyborg. Fun thing, you could actually follow people into their elevators and then like run around their ships and stuff. I'm not gonna do that right now. We're just having a normal, everyday, average Star Citizen experience. All right. In the Aussie land, in the land down under, with the kangaroos and the drop bears, having a grand time. All right. Oh man. Yes, we are hopefully approaching. We hit the button. We can kind of see. The elevator's moving because you see the number move. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Boy, oh boy. Here we go. Now, before we step outside, we need to make sure our helmet is on. We're all set. Now we're in the Titan, okay? The Avenger Titan. All right, this is one of the gifted ships by, what I say his name was, Stinkheimer? Oh, did you see the ship move? It got nervous because I approached it too fast. You got to give it a nice little scratch under the wings. Give it a nice scratch. Give it a little nose pat, Tell it it's a good girl. It's a good little Avenger Titan. It's okay. It's okay, Daddy's here. It's been a while since we've flown together, Took a little break from playing. Then you climb up and you nestle yourself softly in that pilot seat, which really looks like there's no leg room at all. Like, that is really cramped. You can't even straighten your leg. I would hate to fly this thing in real life. I mean, okay, it's a spaceship. I would love to fly it in real life. Let's be real. But, okay, here we are. We've powered up the ship. There is something going crazy up here. You see that icon just jumping around? It's still kind of wigging out on me, and yeah, I don't like that. That's weird. But we're going to ignore it. Just don't worry about it. Okay, we're on Hurston. Let's get ourselves a quest. We're going to click Mercenary and click... I don't want that one. That one's too hard. Let's do an easy one because I don't have a good gun. We're going to Security Contract Evaluation. Sure. 15K. That way we have little NPCs to help, bullet sponge. And then call to arms because we want extra 500. Now I want to make sure that my rep is still with me. And yeah, my Hurston security, it's pretty high. That's about 60 missions. I got 60 more to max it out. We're good. So what I just did, I accepted 2 quests. One of them was like a bonus quest. And it's going to path right here. And we're just going to go ahead and teleport now. And by teleport, I mean quantum warp, okay? I keep using MMORPG terms. And we're going to go to this bunker with our pistol and heavy armor. Mostly heavy armor. I think the legs are medium. Kind of skipped leg day on that one. But that's fine. I've been skipping leg day quite a lot in real life due to health issues. I have not had a leg day in a year. I'm gonna admit it. That's right, man. With declining health means leg day is... My legs have not actually gotten that much smaller, though. I can feel that they're weaker, but the swollenness remains in the form of gout. Oh, painful gout. One day you shall be rid from my veins or joints or whatever gout is. I don't know. But We gotta throttle on up, turn on that cruise control, hit the thrusters, and we are going to be flying now. It's daylight. Don't need to turn on our flashlight. Shields are up. You can see right here the shields are good. We're gonna be avoiding a turret today. We're not gonna fight it because of a bug where if you kill the turret, then the security guards inside might not like you so much. So we just park behind the turret. It's a pain in the butt, but we're gonna have to do it. Because this is our first bunker of the day, I would like to strip the bodies of all their loot, get it back to Everest Harbor in case I need it for other missions. Since this is my primary source of money, because it's the most safest way to make money in the game, due to the fact that you get paid immediately. So that's what I'm doing. You can see where it says restricted area at the top here. That means that the turret's going to shoot at us, and that's okay. It looks like we're approaching it from the back anyway, you know, as all, you know, young males should. And it's shooting. And I'm braking. I'm going to turn on that landing gear. But I didn't turn off cruise control. So I'm kind of, I went in a little too fast. That's my bad, okay? I haven't played in a while. And, yeah. I'm telling the ship to go down and it's still floating up. I haven't flown this ship in a while either, so, yeah. I'm used to the more zippy ships. No, we're going in too hot. Whoa! What is going on? The ship is not behaving as normal. Anyway, now we're stabilized. We're good. I think it was lag. Yeah, blame it on lag. Let's do that. Okay, we're gonna land behind the ship here. Land behind the turret. So this little hump of the building blocks it. You know, for a building to have defense, you would think they would, you know, see that and the engineer would be like, "Hey, man, you shouldn't put a turret here because you can't defend behind your base." And they're like, "Nah, don't worry about it. It's not in the budget. You know, we already put the fin there that doesn't really do anything." It's just corporatism, man. Like, you know, it's the person that built and designed the base. It's not their problem. They don't work here. They don't have to worry about it. But hey, it's good for us because the turret will not shoot our ship. I'm hearing noises. I'm hearing very scary noises. What the hell was that? What is that noise? I've never heard that noise here before. Is there like someone here? This is freaking me out. I'm hearing weird noises. Is it me? This must be new. They just added this to the games. Weird freaky noises. Okay, let's get our mind in the game. We're going to go to sub-level 1 now. And I am getting a lot of heartburn in real life. But I'm going to tough it out. We got our submachine gun. We got our pistol. We're going to be doing good. As long as it doesn't lag and we don't shoot any yellow boys. And let's go in. Rambo style. Gun them down. Run them, gun them. That's how I like to do it. Run them and gun them. And we clear all areas. We just put our hand on the right wall and comb all around it, taking out everyone that we see. Look at that. We already got a second gun. It's the same gun that we have now. Yoinkers. Now we have 2. That's a yellow boy. We don't want to shoot him. He's our teammate. We become a criminal if we do. And again, we're just clearing. That's a purple boy. We saw his armor earlier. Very cool. Purple boy there. He didn't hear us. I guess he's just he's a deaf one. You know, they take hearing impaired soldiers now. He just didn't hear the machine gun go off behind him. That's fine. You know, he left his hearing implants at home. We got a little medical crate there. If we need it, we'll loot that later. Okay. And we got another crate down there. We'll loot that one later as well. There's still gunshots. We want to make sure we clear out the whole area before we actually do any looting. And take him out. And I actually collided with his body. And that's why I got stuck for a sec. I tripped over it, you know? It's like a little trip hazard. A dead yellow boy. Purple man. Gotta be kidding me, man. Yep, that's right. I showed up. The player character is here. Everyone must now kneel. I know, it sucks. You had your fun. Is there a dude in the middle here? I don't see anybody. I gotta listen in. I'm only using half a headphone here. But, you know, just to be safe, let's swap to that other weapon. Full clip. It's okay. Oh, there's a purple boy. I saw him. What's he do? Oh, he was trying to grab something off the shelf here. Not really. I'm just role-playing. Okay, sure. But he does have a nice little gun there that we can take his ammo too. But we don't need to take him right now. We got 4 more guys to blast off. And that's 3 guys left. And remember, 2 guys. Oh, that's another guy. That's one guy left. We've got 30 shots. Plenty of bullets remain. Listening for any kind of noise that may give off their positioning. We've almost cleared the bunker. It's a successful mission so far. There's the last guy. And we have now completed the... He is holding his butt. He did not like that. We have completed the mission. We've gotten paid for it. And, you know, we're gonna start looting here in just a bit. But before we do, well, let's go ahead and load up on those 2 crates. No, I need to make this done as fast as possible. And to do that, we're going to go back up to the ship, get naked, and move our ship to the front. Now, or not. Technically, if I'm just grinding money, I'm not going to bother looting the bunkers, okay? It's just not worth the money, but because I just had a character reset, I don't have any loot anyway. So I kind of need to do it so I can have some guns, that way I'm not running in here naked punching people out, and it just saves a few minutes, okay? And it's part of the experience. We're gonna we're gonna get our treasures, and we're gonna go home with it. Now, we have to gamble that the turret won't shoot at us. Okay, we also have to gamble that respawns won't magically appear and attack us while we're naked. That's definitely a possibility. So, I'm going to give the turret a little test. I'm just going to fly in front of the turret and make sure that it is not hostile. Now, I've actually never this could be buggy. The game may trigger or think that I'm leaving the planet when I enter the ship. And then the guards could become hostile. That would be really shitty. So here we go, we're going to fly up, my shields are good, making sure shields are good. The turret is not actively hostile, which is good, and we have to hope that it stays that way, because I'm not blowing it up, I don't want guard aggro. So I'm just going to go ahead and park the ship real quick, make sure that I'm all clear, looks like we're good, and let's park that ship right on these barrels. That's not good, let's not blow up here. Okay, yeah. Hey, I'm kind of stuck. Get off the... Stop being magnetized to the barrels or whatever the heck. Anyway, we're going to park it now. Like I said, we're going to park it and turn the ship back off. And hopefully those turrets don't just become hostile, because they will attack our ship even if we are not in it. Which will leave us stranded, which means we have to hit a bunch of loading screens to play again. But the reason why is because I need the loot in that bunker, and I need to throw it in this ship, and there's a reason I brought this ship and not the other one, because it can hold a whole lot of loot. And the quickest way is to just get down naked, you know, primal style, so that we can take some of this back to Everest Harbor with us and stash it, so that when we bug out and can't get a spacesuit, we still have some on reserve. Yep, that's right. We're at 47 minutes and we've only done one quest. But don't worry, now that everything's loaded, if we crash out or bug out... Whoa! Almost fell to my death there. That would have been fun. That would have been pretty bad. Watch your step, literally. It says it on the floor. Gotta hope that the guards don't find me hostile for some reason. They shouldn't, and I also need to hope that these bodies didn't despawn. That would be crappy. But they didn't, or at least this one didn't, so we're gonna loot him immediately and grab his undersuit, which grabs his entire suit. Then we're gonna grab these guns and equip them. That's one gun. That's two gun. If it works. Are you gonna work for me? There we go. That's two gun. Now we grab a 3 gun, which is a third gun, because I'm trying to be like, haha, lol, funny, grammar XD. There's the third gun, and we're just gonna grab it, okay? So now we have the 3 gun, we have the armor kit, and we go back up that elevator ride once again, store it, run back down here, strip the next guy, and hopefully we can get all the bodies before they start despawning. And then we will have plenty of kits to have our loadouts for any future quests we may want to do. It's pretty much that simple. It's part of the gameplay loop. Right now, I'm just playing by myself anyway. You know, because it is kind of middle of the day. I guess people are at work or something. You know, I don't have that luxury. I don't have the educational luxury of being allowed to work at a nice facility. Now, one thing you can note is I left my door open. If someone flew up here, they could just come into my ship and steal it, or steal everything, all the loot from the stash, obviously. So we're going to go ahead and strip down here, throw our guns in, and I'm going to filter by vehicle. so that I can just throw it in very, very quick. There we go. Now, by filtering by vehicle, that means that I'm looking for vehicle parts in my ship. It just makes it easier to throw everything in the ship. It's still there. Hopefully it didn't bug out or nothing. There are still several bugs that can end our playthrough, and that is, one is the inventory loading bug. When you open your inventory, there's an infinite loading screen. You have to relog to fix this. And yeah, it sucks. It's not fun. So, we are now naked once again. There is an atmosphere here, that's why I'm allowed to breathe. We're not in outer space, we're on a planet, and then there's plants on the planet. Obviously, that's how we're able to breathe. There is oxygen here. And it's not too hot or cold, otherwise I'd be burning up. Here's our next loot pinata, so to speak. We're going to do the same thing. And I don't want a shotgun, so I'm not picking those up. I'd rather not use a shotgun. I'm just picky like that, okay? These SMGs and rifles, though, absolutely Gucci stuff. This LMG, my favorite. Yes, absolutely grab you. Thank you so much for being part of my inventory. Now, I'm going to go ahead and loot a box real quick. Maybe. We saw a medical crate. Oh, this is a tool crate. Absolutely pivotal. So, I definitely want the multi-tool, the hack tools, the knife, and just whatever I can grab. I'm just left-clicking to grab as much as I can. So, that's full. Let's get out of here. And then we'll start grabbing that guy's armor and guns and so on and so forth. Now, if I had a gravity gun, which is a tractor beam tool, I would be able to do this much faster by just hauling all the bodies up the elevator, but sometimes when I do that, the bodies despawn due to being too cluttered. So this is the safest way, and this is by far the best gun. It is the LMG. It deals tons of damage and has a very high magazine clip, gun, bullet count. I don't know guns, guys. I'm not a gun person. They're expensive, okay? And last time I went to a gun range, they looked at me and they were like, no. They just looked at me and said, no. And I was like, why? I can't go to the shooting range? I have money, I can afford it. And they looked at me and they were like, no. Bring a friend and maybe we'll let you in, okay? I was like, what? Why? I don't know. I got bullied at the gun range by the wages, okay? So there we go. We have stashed all of the goods, and I know it's we've been doing this about 4 or 5 minutes now. It's better than watching a loading screen, guys. It is totally better than watching a loading screen. And we could just stare up and watch it go down. Wouldn't it be creepy to see a player that just pops his head over the ledge there? That would be pretty funny, wouldn't it? Now, out of all my playtime so far, I have actually encountered one other player in these little areas, and interesting enough, he was a bad guy. He was a pirate. He had crime stat. I wasn't aware he was a player. I just shot everything that moved, and he happened to be a player, and I took his stuff, and he had some really good, cool armor and stuff, but I lost it all because the game crashed. So it's whatever. Here we go. Now we're on to our next contestant, where we just take everything that they own. Grab that LMG, absolutely. We definitely want that bad boy. Go ahead and equip this SMG. Now, I'm just going to quickly pat this dude down for some ammo. I'm going to check his pockets. Nope, nothing there. I'm going to check his pant pockets, and nothing there either. So that dude, he didn't have nothing, but we're going to grab this SMG. Absolutely, yes. Very cool. And there was a medical crate in here, remember, that I wanted. But also, I'm just going to peek in here. Little weapons crate. What do we have? We have a rifle, shotgun, LMG. That's a good LMG. I definitely want that, but maybe I'll come back for it. There's also a nice helmet there and arms. Very nice. But I do want that medical crate. I could use some med supplies just in case I get shot by lag or something. There it is. Gonna crouch down, open the box up, go ahead and throw these on the hip, throw all of those on us, and I don't need medicines or oxypens. I'm gonna leave those there. Alright, and now we can skedaddle on out of here. And I believe that's it for the lootable bodies. I'm gonna do one more sweep to make sure I didn't leave any armored bodies, okay? Just real quick, just making sure now. You know, a little clean sweep. Now, there was a guy back here we downed, remember? There's his gun. Does his body remain? It does not. He has despawned. He has been taken away to the great nether world region. He's been sent to the Shadow Realm. let's say that he's been sent to the Shadow Realm, and there is no more armor thingies that remain. So this bunker is nice and cleaned out. We did our job as the Janny. It's time to move on and store our goods. What do we have here? What is this thing? This is a little LMG battery. I don't need that. I don't have an energy weapon that's an LMG, so I don't need it. I'm just checking the corner there. What is that? That's not a crate. I am just seeing things. So far, so good. No bugs, no glitches, no falling through the elevators. We are all good. The turret outside hasn't randomly turned on and blown our ship apart, which is very risky for me to do. Very, very risky indeed. Big risk, but we got big reward, which is all these guns and armors. Comlink restored. Oh, that means that crime was legal for a little while. Yeah, that was interesting. I could have... What was that noise? Did I hear a noise? I keep hearing weird noises. Anyway, let's get in our little pilot seat, little ship, spin us around. Let me sit in my gaming chair. And I just dropped that gun on the ground. That's really bad. And I'm going to tell you why it's bad and why I'm going to get out of my gamer chair real quick to fix it. If this bounces around and it glitches, then the ship explodes because of internal damage. So we're going to make sure and put this... Oh, well, that's the scope. We're gonna put that away in our ship. I'm going to put all this away in the ship. I don't need guns in space. I'm going to go ahead and keep the armor on just in case I get shot through my glass or something. Maybe if there's some kind of aimbotting sniper that wants to shoot me through the ship's shields or something. I don't know, but you never really know in this game. You can never predict the craziness of people. We're going to go ahead and now navigate back to Everest Harbor to store our goods. Because it's kind of like Albion Online. If you play that game... Where is Everest Harbor? There it is. We're going to go ahead and set the route. The game will not let us set the route. That is not cool. So we're going to we're just going to fly into space, and then we'll figure it out later. And we're going to undo our landing gear, point up, hit that cruise control, and turbo on out of here. Once we hit 9,000, we'll look for an OM to warp to. Then we'll try to get to Everest Harbor. Hopefully the game will let us do it. It's a little cumbersome, but we can work around the weirdness that is Star Citizen. So we're at now 7,000 altitude, and we're approaching 8,000 altitude, and now I'm going to switch off cruise control, and we're at 9,000 altitude. We're now above the planet, sort of. It doesn't look like it, but we are. I'm going to look for something to warp to. There's Arc Corp, we don't want those. I really want to warp to an OM. There's Crew 1, her L1. Very nice place, her L1. Like it a lot. OM1, it's obstructed. I need to go up more. So we'll just go up more. It's fine. It's obstructed. Just fly deeper into space. It's completely fine and totally normal, you guys. We're at 13, 14, 15. Now let's try it. You are still obstructed, and I'm starting to pass out. I'm going to give myself a little barrel roll of healing, and we're all good to go there. The G's were a little too much for us. My G forces are at 4. Just roll a little bit, just to give it a little shake. Shake it off, man. When I hit that turbo, we hit 10, 8, 7, and we're back to 0 because we're in space. Now we can maybe get there, right? Again with the passing out. That's okay. We're just gonna pass. We're just gonna black out and die. We're not gonna die from this. All right, we're gonna go ahead and warp drive. That'll cure our cure our G's. Yeah, blood rush in your head. Not fun, right? Now, can we go to Everest Harbor? Is the game going to let us go to Everest Harbor? It's right there. You can clearly see it. Set route. We have now set the route. Let's go. Everest Harbor. No crashes. No zoinks. No... What is it called? No... Starts with a Z. It's an old game show. I don't remember. Quantum travel. Quantum travel, dude. So now we're going back to Everest Harbor, and we are going to bank our goods, and then we can have ourselves just a little bit of fun. Have ourselves a little adventure, now that we have the stuff. So I don't want to come in too hot, you know. So we're gonna hard brake here using our thrusters to reverse. And see that there's someone parked there. That we'll have fun with them later. Maybe we can catch a guy with a full kit or something. Hello. Thank you for contacting the landing services. Yeehaw, I'm doing this old school style again. Click this to let us land. And we shall see where it puts us.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
And that would be over there. Yes, sir. Let's go. Getting a lot of random G-forces. You see how the coloring starts to turn red? I don't know why. I can't explain it. I want my chevron to not be on the space station. There we go. That's a little bit safer. Cool. So, landing gear down, of course, of course. And lag, please do not let me crash. Okay, so the cops want to pull me over, but I'm just going to park because I don't give a shit. Because they'll sit there and scan me forever. Alright, and I'm going to get out of the vehicle, and I'm going to stash. Yeah, okay, but I'm in a reverse harbor, so I'm just going to put all my shit in here now. From my inventory and vehicle. I don't care if I get arrested for whatever it is I'm doing. For whatever reason, I can't access my ship's inventory. Here, let's turn the filter off. Alright, so the cop scanned our vehicle and there was no illegal goods on board because you can transport illegal goods. But we didn't because we're good boys. We just have a bunch of guns and armor, which is totally in my right as a star citizen to carry, I guess. So, the cops are like, you're good to go, bro. Even though I kind of, you know, landed the plane and got out of my driver's seat, which is, will usually make most cops very, panicky and not happy with you. Also, I do need a space suit to get on, or to be able to get out of here. But, you know what? We're not going to need a space suit where we're going, because we're going to go commit some felonies now. In the game, of course, YouTube, please understand, I just mean in the game. Sort, turn off armor filter, sort, and look at our goods. We have a bunch of armor. 4 helmets, 4 legs, 4 arms, 4 chests, 4 spacesuits, and lots of guns and healings and a little multi-tool. We're doing pretty good. Alright, let's go be bad guys now. Let's go be jerks. We're gonna go find a real player and smash into him. And then we're gonna go experience the crime life. That's right. There is a nice ship just over yonder. He is actually on the planet. He is actually a bug on my monitor and is not really there. That's a shame. That's a cop that just flew by me there. That's a space cop. First in security. There he goes. And what's he doing? He's just flying around. He's just being like, "Hey, bro." Just flying around. I don't know what he's doing. Yep. What is he doing? He is just hanging out. Let's play chicken with him. Yeah, what are you doing, dude? Now, this is not a real player. This is just a little NPC, okay? So, yeah, look, he's keeping his distance. What you doing, man? It'd be funny if I could, you know, make him back up into the spaceport. Oh, we almost crashed there. Okay, well, it doesn't look like there's any players flying around, but there was a player spaceship in the landing bay earlier that maybe we could find and tip over, you know, just to do a little harmless vandalism of sorts. Fortunately, I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing anyone on these landing pads, but you know, you give it a minute or two, there'll be somebody, and we're gonna give them a full ram. And let's actually spin our ship to the right side of the landing ports here. Yep, fun times indeed. Alright, looking at my radar, which is being light poisoned by the sun, you can see that there's no players showing up. There's no one on the docks. Yep, just having a fun time near the space station. Now, the cool thing is on some space stations, they have windows, and you can fly near the windows and see the players running around the spaceport, like, trying to pull out their ships. So there is a way to check that, but I don't really know my way around good enough to be able to check that just yet. Now, one thing I don't want to do is crash into the space station itself. That would be kind of lame. Looking at my radar, still no players showing up. But we will get them. Yes, we will smash our ship right into them, as they deserve it, right? Yep, so here we are, just palling around. Let's get to the internal ring here, because we might be able to see those windows I was talking about of actual players. But I am going a little fast, and I'm coasting a little hard here. So we gotta go a little bit slower. It is space. Oh, we have a player on the radar. Boop boop boop. Player on the radar. Where is he at? I'm apparently looking right at him, but oh, I see him. There he is. He's on the landing pad. All right, full speed ahead. Oh boy, this ship just spawned. He might not even be in his ship. All right, and we gotta slow her on down. That is a Banu Defender, which is, I think, I don't know my ships yet, man. Come on now, let's increase that speed a little bit, and we're gonna push it off the landing pad if he's not in it. But it is a little hard because I'm going a little haphazardly here. Now this will make us a criminal for sure. Woo! I seem to have died, and the ship is completely fine. A little scratch there on the wing, though, a little dent. I didn't fly into it hard enough. Okay, I barely rammed it. You know, maybe a couple 100 kilometers an hour, and that's why I didn't die. I saw the pilot running to the ship, and I really wanted to push it off, but I didn't do it right. So here we are. We're gonna go, I think, to Grim Hex now, depending on if that gave me crime stat. I don't know if it did. But if it did, we're now in a totally different little area. But if it didn't, we're going to respawn our ship and ram it into that guy if he hasn't left yet. We shall see. Now, this little black screen, I don't know if this is intended, if this is a loading thing, or if this is just, hey, you died and your body's regenerating because, you know, you literally blew up in space, bro. Like, we have to reconstruct your body using some sort of weird organic paste goop gel pink slime. What? Yep, here we are. We're waking up. It looks like vehicle impounded, reckless vehicle operation. Okay, that's cool. And I'm in a weird, shady place. You can see the torn medical curtain, and it's kind of dirty, like some steam shooting out here. So this is a Grim Hex. This is a lawless zone of sorts. Yes, very lawless indeed. Okay, so now I am a criminal, but I am not in jail. And apparently people float down here. What are you looking at, buddy? You're not a player. Alright, I have to load it says party disbanded, but I was never in a party. Someone said booba in the chat. Very nice. Very nice, my Australian brothers. Okay. The elevator is not opening all the way. Okay. The elevator is broken, then I can't leave because there's no stair access, which is really... Oh, dang. Is this where our journey ends? From a broken elevator? Hello? I still have more of the game to show off. Oh, jeez. What am I gonna do? Okay, maybe we can jump on this and get through the little... Whoa! Whoa now! I guess I'm ain't... Whoa! Whoa! He's like... That knocked him over? I've never seen an NPC fall over like that before. But apparently in my rage I threw this with all of my might. More floating NPCs. What's going on here? They all learned to fly. Or something. Game over, man. Happy face. What is up with all the trash, man? Just like the other place. Nasty water on the ground. It's all leaky. Okay, we're gonna try the elevator again. Maybe in my rage the elevator's like, chill, bro. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, we have another chance. Hopefully I don't throw this in a rage. Okay, here we... Whoa. Yes, man. Onwards and upwards we shall go. We are fixing bugs by abusing this thingy. Okay, we're gonna shove that right here next to the elevator. Okay, and I gotta look down at my hands to let go, because I can't you know, have motor functions when I'm not actually. And crouch and sneak in. Okay, that's not working. Damn it! I have to make this work. That would be pretty cool if I got it to work. Okay, try again. Okay, and crouch, and lay down. And the elevator knocked me on my butt. It, like, hit me in the head. That was interesting. Okay. Shake it off. Let's get down to business. You're ba-ba. I don't know the song. I've never actually fully watched Mulan through its entirety. Maybe I can just ram through the door with this active. Grip it. Hurry. Grip it. Grip it. Jam the elevator. Damn it. No. It looks like my ingenuity is not helping save the day. Okay, there is stairs. I guess there was stairs at this facility. We didn't need to use the elevator. Huh. Yeah. Didn't I just say earlier that there wasn't stairs? That's at the fancy places. But here at Grimhex, where everything is broken and busted, you don't need stairs. Okay? Welcome to pay fine? I've never ever seen that before. That's brand new, impounded, pay fine. How much? How much do I owe you? You just... There's nothing? I don't owe anything? Wait. You're just glitched. 50,000? That's all of my money. I'm not paying that. I guess I have to wait an hour to use that ship, but hey, you know what? It's cool because, you know, we have other ships. We're gonna pull the Aurora. Yes, file a claim. Yeah, I'm not paying a fine. I've never had that happen. Anyway, I'm gonna pay the expedited fee so we can get it instantly, so we can get the heck out of here. And we're gonna go back and crash again, and then we're gonna get arrested for it. So that's gonna be fun. Hangar 02, that means someone's in Hangar 01 for us to grief. Even though this is a lawless land, it wouldn't do any good. Hangar 02. Hangar 02, there it is, right there. Alright, and now we're going to, whoa, hello. That was a fast elevator ride, very quick. This is the Aurora. It's a very simple ship. Very nice and clean. I don't have the guns on it like I was talking about because I took them off. So I didn't really plan to use it, but I don't think I need the guns. It's alright. It's a very newbie-friendly ship. I'm getting my gaming chair. Spin that bad boy around. I want a ship with a wooden, like, dinner chair. That's what I'm used to sitting. That's what I'm sitting in right now, is a wooden dinner chair. Alright. And we're gonna turn the ship on. There we go. And we're going to call the people to open the damn doors. Open those doors, big boy.
You are clear to launch.
You're clear to launch, mate. Go get your fucking griefing on, mate. Yeah? Now, you gotta watch out, because this goes immediately into space, which makes you float around right into the rocks. You can see someone already explode. Maybe explode. Hey, are those doors open? Yeah, they're open. Cool. Is that someone explosion? Or no, that's like a thing. Okay, so we're here. We're actually pretty far away from where we died. This is Hurston. We're gonna zoom the heck in and get back to Everest Harbor and set the route, which is not currently working, because why would it work? How about just to Hurston? That's not working either. So now instead we're going to go to her L1 and set the route there, which is not working either. So I'm going to fly out a bit more. This ship's a little bit different. Where's my radar? Radar. I don't have it. Oh, I have the little circle there. It's a little transparent boy. All right, we're just gonna fly up here a bit. I don't know. We're just gonna get a little bit of distance from these asteroids, and then we will see if we can repath back. Yes. Get me to her L1. There we go. We have now selected it properly, nice and proper. And we're going to, yes, we're going to warp through all of these asteroids. Isn't that fun? Well, it's going to be fun. Don't worry. Now, this is quite the wild ride here. And let me tell you about it. If another player wants, they can set up a little, I don't know, like a little roadblock of sorts and pull me out of this warp and kill me and take my stuff. Very cool, but we're just gonna chill. A lot of people like to go to the bathroom at this point, maybe go get a drink. So, bro with me that's on the couch since the beginning, if, you know, you're thirsty, you need to take a whiz, you know, check your social media accounts, or whatever it is. There is a Matthew Musgrave who is requesting assistance in deep space. I could be like, I'll save you, brother, and come to his aid, or I could just not. I don't really feel like it. I think I just want to crash the plane into someone else, you know, become a criminal and get sent to jail, and we can hang out in prison together like all good down low brothers do. Yep, that's Star Citizen for you. Yep, that is space game Citizen of the Star variety for you. And you can see here, it's a little bit of a journey. It's going to be about, is it 270 seconds? I'm traveling 100,000 kilometers a second, okay? And I need 26 million, so let's do some math. That would be 26 times 10 seconds. 260 seconds? 6120? That's almost 5 minutes. But maybe we're getting faster. I don't know. I don't know, okay? While we fly, I'm gonna... Yeah, the sound went out. That's because I alt-tabbed, okay? It's safe to alt-tab here. We're not gonna... Well, we hopefully won't crash. But you never truly know. It is Star Citizen. I'm gonna check some comments now. I'm gonna check some comments from my YouTube. Let's see. One comment says, never click loot on a dead body. Just open each armor piece individually and view the contents that way. For some reason, clicking loot on bodies seems to trigger the inventory bug. I have not had that trigger the inventory bug for me personally, but that's what one commenter says. All right. Someone recommends the anime Please Don't Hurt Me, My Healer. Okay. Let's see. Great guide on a Lost Ark video that's very old. Very nice. Always like to see comments on the older videos. That means they're still getting passed around by the algorithm there. This game is a scam. I've been playing it now for 6 months, and every time in capital letters. Without fail, when I log on, I have to reset my character because I keep losing armor and weapons. I always log back in on a med bed in a hospital as well. The game is shite, period. I'm done with this. There you go. More people want me to type out stories, or not type out, but mention stories on my Albion videos. Someone says a truly unrateable base in V Rising requires level 9, level 81 servants. Good luck with that before a wipe. It's more of a sim than a game, so I don't mind the time sink so much. That said, I do change my spawn point off-planet first thing. I don't go in a gravity well unless I have to. I love it, yes, but the game is unstable, buggy mess, and there's no good excuse for the core engine level issue it has after 10 years. Now remember, this is just her L1. I'm actually going to exit orbit real quick here, early, and we're going to change course. Okay, because I don't want to go to her L1. I want to go to Everest Harbor and cause a ruckus. So now we're going to go to Hurston instead, which it's not that far from her L1. Though her L1 is, you know, an area that might possibly have players, but it would have more advanced, more knowledgeable players. I want to just ram my ship into newbies. Now, when I approach Everest Harbor, I will be fired upon by guards and the turrets guarding the base. There is a way to sneak in the base, but I don't need to sneak into the base. I simply can just kamikaze mode my little starter baby ship. Oh, I'm in a medical gown too, so I can't really exit the ship anyway. I don't have a space helmet, so that's fun. My leg is also clipping through the gown. I guess it's a ripped hole in the gown because it's Grimhex, you know, you get the ghetto gowns, you get the cheap boys, you get the hand-me-down gowns. Let's read more comments on my YouTube channel, okay? Because I read every comment, okay? It looks like I've read everything that there is to read, but this is a fun comment. This video is like someone complaining that their uncooked raw burger tastes bad. If I got an uncooked raw burger, you bet your butt I would complain about it, okay? But hey, you know what's worse than getting an uncooked raw burger? Getting a McDonald's Big Mac with no patties on it. It's just like pieces of bread slammed together with no ingredients. I legit got that once from a McDonald's. I ordered 2 Big Macs, and I opened the Big Macs, and there was just nothing on them but bread. And I went back, and I was like, bro, I got Big Macs with nothing on them. And they're like, yeah, okay, whatever. And I was like, no, really, look at them. And they're like, okay, well, we'll remake them for you. So they remade them properly. I will add that they made them proper. However, for the meat patties, they gave me junior patties instead of the regular patties. And, I wasn't going to fight them anymore because I didn't know what else they put. Like, I tore them apart looking for pubes and spit and whatever else I could. And I'm not mean to these guys. I'm a very nice guy, regardless of what any Albion Redditors might say about me, okay? I am actually a decently human being. I just like to troll in video games. I'd like to minorly inconvenience people in a video game through the video game with the mechanics of the game itself and nothing more. Like I'm doing right now in this game by crashing my plane into people. Though that last guy that I crashed the plane into, he only had a small scratch on his ship, which is very disheartening, and I got slapped with a $50,000 reclaim bill where I can't use that ship for an hour. It stings a little bit, you know? Everest Harbor, what's going on? Okay, we're about to warp to it. This is where the fun begins, because we are the bad guy, and we could clear our crime stat. Or we could just, I don't know, fly into people. That's more fun. Yep, more fun flying into people, but we gotta find people to fly into. I'm getting a lot of wind noise. That's not normal. I don't know why. I don't know why there's a lot of wind going on. Security has been alerted of your crime stat. Someone's calling the coppers, are we? Unfortunately, I don't see any ships. And yes, they will shoot at me, because I am the bad guy here. Yes, and I don't know, I don't understand this windy noise. It's kind of creeping me out a bit. Fortunately, my radar on this ship, it's not very clean. Like, I can't even see my radar right now. What's going on? Where is it? Where is my radar? It's normally, oh, there it is. It's just really hard to see. So that means someone has locked onto me, or most likely a turret or an NPC. So yeah, the turrets are now shooting at me. That's not cool, right? It's pretty much a bummer. I would like to see if there's any ships that I can, crash into. Because that would be fun. So I'm just going to hover above this ship here. And again, I don't know why it's windy. It's not like the doors are open or anything. It's very odd. Ship is fine. Shields are good. We're all good here.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Please visit again, Mr. Criminal. Oh, I am. Am I? Interesting. I like active flight bays. I think that was just an error. Just an error on their part. Some sort of...
Ship storage procedure.
What?
Please vacate the area.
What? Ship storage procedure? What's going on? No, they're not. They're liars. They're lying to me.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate.
For your safety, please vacate the area. Vehicle impounded, parking violation. What? What are they talking about? It's getting weird. All these turrets are shooting at me, but it's like they're really bad at aiming or something, or my ship is very agile. I don't know why they're missing all their shots, but it's kind of interesting. They're not even hitting shields. I'm just coasting around, like, I'm just having like a Sunday drive. I'm just waiting on a player ship so I can, smash into it. Very cool, right? It's fun to smash into ships, isn't it? I could shoot at the turrets. That'll just make me more of a criminal, though. And I don't want to spend all day in jail, as fun as that sounds. Whoa, okay, that's direct hit. I stopped moving there for a sec. But that's okay, our shields are fine. We're still good. I don't want to crash into the space station though. Come on guys, come on players, where are you at? Where are you at? Let me crash. Let me crash into you. Just this once, you know you want me to. You know you want me to, you know. Oh, you didn't know? So if I actually just let the turrets kill me, then that'll send me to jail. So we could really kind of, I guess, do that. If we want. It's something to do. You gotta go to jail to get rid of the crime stat anyway, unless you hack it away. Which is not something I'm gonna do. Now, if you want to avoid the turrets, you just park under them. Right? You just park your little ship right under them. And my shields are gone. But yeah, I would just park right here, and then I would float my space body onto the surface. So, I'll show you what that looks like, okay? It's kind of like this. So, remember, this is space. So, with this landing gear deployed, mate. Yeah. Just park it. Which, it kind of doesn't want to park, because it's a little awkward, but we're good. See, we're parked now. Kinda. Just kind of floating around here. You really don't want to be floating when you actually exit the vehicle, but it's fine. I said engines off. There we go. Engines are now off. We're behind or underneath the little port here. And we're just going to do a little sneak maneuver, you know. Oh, I don't have a spacesuit. I forgot. I am now dead. I can't fly back into the ship because I don't have an undersuit to jettison me there. So this is the end of me. Blarg, I'm dead. And away we go. Look, you can kind of touch the planet with your hand. Yep. He tried to do one last dab before he died. He's doing a weightlifter pose, you know, the one where you like raise one arm up and then you get the other one kind of crooked elbow style where you make a little fist pump. Yeah, he's doing that. Just one last. You know, he wanted to die in a sexy pose. It was his last wish. So we're probably back at Grimhex, and we don't have that ship. We'd have to claim it again. Isn't that fun? Well, I was going to show you what prison was like. But my heartburn is bubbling over. It's really hard to talk over it. It's not a fun time. Let's see where we end up. Do we end up in prison because we died near the space station, even though the turrets or the cops or other players didn't kill us? We just simply drowned in space. Is it drowning? Suffocation? I don't know. But regardless, you know, that's why you put on your spacesuit and helmet, because, yeah, just forgot. Just back to Grimhex we go, right? Back to Grimhex. Yes, very fun, nice and bloody. Funny enough, the game gave me a medical gown instead of an undersuit, so, yeah. That's fun. That's great. We don't have a way to really navigate space. So I really should have just let the turrets kill me so I could have went to jail instead. And hey, is the elevator still broken? Let's check. Okay, in the Land Down Under server, elevator's still broken. Take the stairs. Good thing we got the stairs. But guys, that's it for Star. That's what it's like to play Star Citizen, okay? I don't know if you had fun or not. I don't know if you enjoyed my company. These guys are all. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? I'm just gonna give him a little kiss on his booty. Mwah. Ew, blah. He didn't shower for a while, and someone just couldn't hold it in. Anyway, someone just dumping their ammo, their mags. All these broken monitors. It's a good thing that this one might work. What do we have here? So we have this impounded still for 9 minutes, okay? Is the fine still... It's only 5,000. It went down by 90%, so that's cool. Normally fines go up the longer you don't pay them, but here, I guess they want to get as little money as possible. So guys, that's it for the video. I have too much heartburn to continue. Maybe I'll show you prison some other time or something, but yeah, whoa, we're just in space. What's happening? I don't know what's happening. I was trying to change the camera to like a third-person mode, but it's not working. And now I'm stuck in the chair and can't get out anyway. Okay, there we go. We finally, I guess we just had a lapse of memory for a moment. But I was trying to go into this mode, and then I was trying to go into this mode, and then I don't know what this mode is, but it's like I'm in space. Whatever. It's weird. Guys, I'm SoulBenji. Thanks for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole. Please leave a like. Please leave a comment. I read every comment. I may not respond to every comment, but I do read all of them that the YouTube allows. Make sure it's not insulting or use bad words. And make sure that if you put a period at the end of a sentence, that you add a space after the sentence, or YouTube thinks it's a URL and will not show me it. Hello, Floaty Man. I will join you one day. Yeah, make sure that you are subscribed, because I put videos out every single day. I've been putting multiple videos out every single day, so that means at least more than one. I don't know how long I can keep it up. It's tearing at my sanity. But regardless, if you enjoyed this, again, let me know. And if you want to financially support me, you can click the thanks button down below to leave a one-time monetary donation. Your donation will show up in the comment section with how much you donated, so it's a huge flex on other people if you want to flaunt your money. But if you want to support me monthly, you can become a channel member by clicking the join button down below. And that is $5 a month. You will have access to private, more personal videos that I put out for members only. If you want to see a preview playlist of what those videos are, check the pinned comment for the members only playlist. One useful video that I've made for members only is how to be a YouTuber. In about 40 minutes, I sum up how I edit my videos, what programs I use, how I record my videos, how to do search engine optimization, how to, tag and title and thumbnail the videos, all in a very free, fast way. Okay, I think it's worth $5. It is literally entire bookshelves worth of knowledge crammed into 40 minutes, as simple and as quick and as efficient as possible. I basically made the video in case one day in real life I get hit on the head and forget everything I know, so that I could watch that video and get right back on my feet making YouTube videos, no problemo. With that said, thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out. Take care.